Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your end of the month crazy day November reading. My apologies if I look a tad disheveled, you know. It's real out here in these streets, man. Changing up decks on y'all because, you know, this deck has never led me wrong, you know. The energies we got going on right now, you know, get a little chakra vibe in this piece, you know. So we're going to do your overall energy with the chakra oracle deck. And as I've been saying or trying to remind myself, if you guys want to know about any of the decks that I use, I have the link below this video to my Amazon store. And I have every single deck that I've ever used in my store, along with other recommendations for other things and whatnot or whatever. So anywho, there's crazy energy going on today. I'm aware that, you know, Venus direct and Mercury retrograde, but I don't know, what I'm sensing is quite different than any little retrograde or, you know, planet going direct. So, we're just going to hope for the best. Let me get you guys overall energy and from the chakra oracle deck, and then we're going to go into the general energies for now going into December. Then we're going to take a quick glimpse at you guys' love lives. Notice I'm using fast action words. And then we're going to throw out the dice of resonance. Man. Okay. So Spirit, please give us clear and direct guidance for Cancers for the end of November going into December. Let's get an overall energy, Spirit. And then we'll jump up in this puppy. That one jumped up, so I'm going to take that. I just need two more. So I hope you're doing good, Cancer. I was just talking to a Cancer on the community tab. Is that two cards? Yes. Thank you, Spirit. Use on fleek. All right. Feel like I need my amethyst in my life right now and things and stuff. Okay. We're good. I'm good. I'm good. A whole G out here. First card. Self-worth. Oh, that's nice. Next, we have isolation. And next, we have balance. This is very interesting. With each of the fables that go with these cards, because of course, you know, there's fables that go with them. And then chakra focuses. You want to look at your sacral chakra, your throat chakra, and your third eye. But with the self-worth card, what this is talking about is not needing outside validation in order for you to feel yourself worthy. Because a lot of times we make the mistake of looking to the external world to validate, you know, our worth, our personhood, you know, all of those good things. But the truth is that no one needs to see it, just you, because Spirit already sees you as worth it, right? The next thing with the isolation card, did I show that to y'all? Why do I always forget if I show them? The isolation card. So with the isolation card, this is talking about like delayed gratification. So it's almost as if you have what you need to do what it is that you have to do, right? But you're legit not doing it. It's like it's an indefinite procrastination in the sense that I'll do that when this, or when I accomplish this, I'll do this. Or when I have the money, I'll do that, right? So it's having everything that you need, all of the resources in order to achieve something, but it's putting it off indefinitely because it's always feeling as if the time isn't right. And it's channeling a lot of your energy, almost like trying to perfect your craft in a sense. So it's like the thing that I'm really getting from this, because that's also what this card, the balance card, talks about as well. A wonderful judgment symbol. That's wonderful. This talks about a person who it's like they get an opportunity to follow their dreams, right? But they isolated everyone in the process. So a lot of these two cards, isolation and balance, are talking about the same thing. And it's almost speaking to me like work-life balance. So it's almost like an energy where a person is neglecting, and this has come up before, where a person is neglecting life, people, and responsibilities do I want to say in lieu of? I don't want to say in lieu. But it's like they're neglecting other things that are important in their life for an opportunity that's somewhere out there in the future somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So neglecting like family, neglecting friends, neglecting your job, what have you. Because it's like I almost get the vibe. It's like if you think of somebody, what is that movie? Acrimony. That's it. The Tyler Perry movie Acrimony. And like the woman's husband was like the scientist, and he was working on some little apparatus thing that did something. And it's like he spent his entire life working on this thing, right? But it's like everything fell apart in his life in the process because it's like he gave himself to that, right? But the feeling I'm getting with this in comparison to the self-worth card is the whole reason why you guys are putting so much time, energy, and effort into something to your own detriment or the detriment to people you care about is because you feel like once you do this thing or put this thing out, that you're going to receive the validation that you're seeking. But the truth of the matter is with all of this is that Spirit is saying that you're already worth it. You don't need anyone to tell you. You just need to know it yourself. You know what I'm saying? So there's no external action that you need to do in order to obtain your worth and value because it's already in your possession in so many words. So that wasn't too bad. So now we're going to get into you guys' general energies for the month. So Spirit, please give me clear and direct guidance for Cancers for the end of November going into December. Please, Spirit, anything that they need to know, anything that they need clarity on, please, Spirit. Man. Clear and direct guidance. Anything that Cancer needs to know that is in their highest good and will serve them on their path and in their evolution, please, Spirit. Thank you in advance. Whew. Man, this is something. Okay. Present energy. Challenge. Past influence. Going forward. What's above you? And what's below you? All right, Cancer. That's what I'm talking about. It's never the general energies that are the problem. It's just this love life stuff. Jesus. Anyway, so things are looking really good for Cancers right now. In your present energy, I probably should show them to you, huh? In your present energy, you guys have the Sun card. And that's challenged by the world. So it's a new cycle. So it's just the need, like everything in your life has come into alignment. It's almost like that major snapback into alignment. But I think the only biggest thing is here now. It's like you're feeling the vibes, but now the key is to come into alignment with them, right? Because you still have more work to do. So don't rest on your laurels. You know, who is this I said was doing that? You guys might have Pisces in your chart. Because I said that to Pisces. Like Pisces was isolating themselves from people. And not necessarily that they were doing it to gain validation per se, but it's like they were trying to reach their higher self by strategically planning their evolution, right? But what I feel like with you guys, it's a need to align with this energy of accepting that you're in a new energy. Because I feel like you feel it, but you haven't yet taken that action step to align with it, right? So seeing the contract card and the past influence lets me know that it was like a karmic cycle that's ended in you guys' life that's thrust you into this fresh energy. But there's still work that needs to be done, so do not rest on your laurels. Above you, we have the yin and yang card in reverse, which means that you guys are in a yang. You guys are in a yang cycle, which means like it's divine masculine energy. So it's taking these things that you've received in spirit and putting them into action. Now, something that you guys are going to have a heads up on that Taurus didn't quite get was to create a strategy. So right now you guys are strategizing, right? Because you're feeling the good vibes. You're feeling the shift. You feel that the cycle is turned over. The challenge is now for you guys to step into it. So with the overall energies that we had with self-worth, isolation, and balance, and which is similar to Pisces. So if you have Pisces in your chart, you may want to go watch the Pisces reading if you haven't already. But the key is now to take strategic action. Like, it's kind of no more time for thinking. You guys have you've planned, you're in alignment. Now it's time to act on it. And what you guys have before you is the attachment card in reverse. So I feel like any last remnants of this old identity, like the false self that's kind of looming around, which is where I think that self-worth thing comes from, that's what is going to more or less unbind you in a sense. Oh, goodness gracious. That's funny that fell out when I picked that up. That's really funny. I was going to pick up my romance angel cards, and my tarot of sexual magic was on top of it. And when I picked up the deck, and I have my fingers underneath it, the 4 of chalices and the moon card fell out. So that's funny, because this is kind of like it's like a minor stagnancy in a sense. Usually I would say being torn between two worlds, you know what I'm saying? It's like not being happy with this, stagnant kind of space that you're in, but instead of like between two worlds, like you guys are between two cycles, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you're going to get the clarity on this though, intuitively and whatnot or whatever, or from an intuitive, which would be me, just kidding. That's interesting. But anywho, yeah, so the main thing that I'm seeing is you guys have been planning. Like, you have the plan. Now it's just time to act on it. So you guys taking this tangible action step is what is going to be like that chain breaker that breaks you out of this false identity or the false beliefs that you've had about yourself up until this point in your life, right? So it's just doing the work to unearth those things and to continue to heal those false ideals by aligning with your authentic self. Okay, that fell out. By aligning with your authentic self and, like coming out of agreement with the lies that you've told yourself about yourself. So if that's anything dealing like with low self-esteem, or I'm not good enough, or I'm not smart enough, or anything along those lines, because it's different for everyone. Even if that's like addictions, it's like now you have the strength and the spiritual support to come out of agreement with anything that no longer serves you or is not in alignment with your authentic self. You know what I mean? So it's just the need to embrace that energy and to align with it so that you can free yourself from whatever remnants is left from the life you guys are leaving behind, So, 2 more cards, Spirit, for Cancer's love lives. We're going to look at you and a person of interest, what you're thinking and feeling, and what the other person is thinking and feeling. But first card that fell out was romantic feelings, so somebody's feeling romantic. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Explore it, Cancer. Explore it. Okay, Spirit, if I could just get 2 cards, because we're doing good on time. Like, I'm just like... Thank you, Cancer. Oh, okay. That's 2. All right, so we have romantic feelings. We have you deserve love. Yes, this is a worth thing. You are lovable. And calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Yeah, man. Visualize that soulmate, little Cancer, babe. That's what I'm talking about. Is that what you guys are strategizing on? You strategizing on new bae? That's what's hiding the trees right now. So, Spirit, give us clear and direct guidance for my Cancers, as well as their person of interest. What is Cancer thinking and feeling, and what is their person of interest and or crosswatcher thinking and feeling about Cancer? And Cancer about them and stuff. Yeah. All right. One more time. This is going to go well. It is. It's going to go wonderful. It's exactly what's going to happen. What Cancer is thinking, what Cancer is feeling, what Cancer... Cancer's person of interest is thinking, and what they're feeling. Okay. Cancer's thinking. The Queen of Chalices in reverse. Interesting. So you're not quite feeling like, well, dang, that's messed up. Okay. So this can go one or two ways. If you are a Cancer woman, right, you could feel, well, you're thinking more or less that either you, yourself, or the person you're connecting with, first thing I heard was emotionally unstable, right? Like a little too overly emotional, or like thinking that, like if you're a guy, if you're a Cancer dude, you think the chick is like she's not nurturing. You know what I'm saying? Like that she's not nurturing, and like, how would I say that? Almost like she would undo you. Like she would be your undoing. If that makes sense. Okay. The way that you feel, okay, is the Two of Cups in reverse. Oh, well, yeah, I guess so. Okay. No, it ain't good. Okay. Maybe that's somebody you're leaving behind. Maybe you're thinking about somebody you're leaving behind. Okay, well, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So you're moving past, out of this cycle. So maybe you're still thinking, okay, so that would make sense. So it more or less is your ex person is still kind of in your energy. And if you're a dude, you feel like she was kind of like domineering or smothering and brought you to your knees on some stuff. Maybe the reason why you're having self-esteem issues is because of the ex. And like the same thing for my Cancer women is like feeling like this person didn't nurture you. You know what I'm saying? It's feeling like you were always like emotionally nurturing them, but they were never really reciprocating that with you. And the Two of Cups in reverse, it's kind of like, the ship has sailed in a sense. It's like the feelings ain't so romantic. So looking at your overall energies as more in the sense of you guys coming to, see, now that's where this makes sense. With attachment in reverse, and with you guys with this self-esteem card, you know what I'm saying? It's more or less like you guys coming into alignment with knowing that you're worth it. You know what I'm saying? And wanting like that intimate romantic connection with someone, right? Who reciprocates it. So it's more or less realizing that this person, well, they're a karmic partner, to be quite honest with you. So you guys just ended a karmic cycle. That's what it is. So this person is a karmic partner then. So now it's like you're calling in your real counterpart. And the thing that's important, like where your work comes in, is to not just feel these energies, but to act on it and to wholeheartedly embrace your self-worth and knowing that you deserve love, coming out of agreement with any false perceptions that you had of yourself so that you can have true romantic feelings with your counterpart. Makes total sense to me. I get that. Man, that's, whoa. I don't know, man. This energy, like this sexual magic tarot thing is on some other stuff. I just get totally different vibes from these cards. But anyway, so a person of interest, maybe this is somebody that you're looking at, peeping out. They're thinking, oh, the world. Oh, interesting. They feel complete, B. Their feelings is the, Cancer. The Knight of Chalices. Cancer. Y'all about to... Okay. This is what's up. So they're digging you, Because hence this, I just want you to realize, I feel like this person been waiting for you to get single, boy. You got 2 world cards. She'll challenge. This person wants to give you the world. They want to love you in a way that you've never been loved before. But the key is here is you knowing that you deserve it. Like, man, they about to show you some things that you ain't never seen before. And I don't necessarily mean that in a sexual way. But I feel like this person is about to, like, everything that you've ever thought was love, right? They're going to show you what it really is. And that is so beautiful. And this person is real and authentic. So you got an offer that's coming to you, boo thing. Wow, that's so gangsta. So it's reciprocity. So you guys are going to be able to, everything it is, you know what I'm saying? Everything it is that you gave to the other person. So this is like your karmic gift on some stuff. Everything it is that you gave in your prior little karmic relationship that wasn't reciprocated to you, like, this person is going to give you all that and then some. And they're going to find enjoyment in that. Like, it's going to make them happy to make you happy. And I feel like this person has legit been peeping you, waiting for you to get out of whatever it is that you were in. And they coming, B. They's a coming for you. You hear me? They're coming for you. Wow. So you just have to see yourself as you are, man. Stop. Well, I'm not going to say stop. Because if this is anything how I was with Leo, where, you know, there was some need for some counseling and stuff like that because of being in an abusive relationship and that really causing issues with your self-worth and whatnot, and you isolating yourself because of that relationship and needing to come to a place of balance, then, like I told Taurus and I told Leos, it's like, most certainly, get a counselor. Not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? They can help you create a nice little plan going forward. And that's going to help you out with all of your relationships going forward if you have trouble kind of tuning into your self-worth. Because, you know, positive affirmations in the mirror just don't work. Just being real with you, don't. You can say that for 20 years and that's not going to change the way that you feel about yourself. It's like self-worth is something, it's taking a seat within yourself, but if there's a lot of things that have contributed to you feeling worthless, like, as you guys always know that I say, your family of origin issues. So it's like if your parents had some hand in forming your feeling of worthlessness, then it doesn't take just saying, you know, I'm pretty and I'm confident and stuff like that. It's not that. It's so much deeper, because that's usually when you have a tendency to feel inherently flawed, like there's a smudge on your soul, and that you know, you're literally not good enough. But the thing that I see here is that the spiritual energies are behind you, supporting you, so you have the strength and like the wherewithal to cultivate this in your life. I don't really feel like that's going to affect anything with this person, because this person feels like you are the bee's knees. Like, you know what I'm saying? You are the end all be all for them. So, but I just feel like doing your personal work, even if someone's coming along, if anything, it's going to contribute to the beauty of your relationship if you can accept it. Because that's the whole issue with self-worth, is when you don't feel like you deserve it, you can sabotage things when a person is trying to love you because you don't feel like you deserve the love, so you'll try to push it away. So keep that in mind. But we're going to throw out the dice of resonance, Cancer. Since we're at 23 minutes, I love you, Cancer. Y'all are just so awesome. Like, y'all just jams, little water signs and things. Anyway, so we're going to throw out the dice of resonance. You know, my whole art project, 12 zodiac signs, you know, see if the reading resonates, so on and so forth. And then you can ask a yes or no question. So if you want to formulate a question, go ahead and do that now. And y'all know if a time-sensitive answer comes out, take that as a yes in the time frame in which it will happen. So we have Gemini, we have Crush, we have Pisces, we have Sun, and we have no exclamation point. So I don't know what you asked. But, oh, I feel the need to say, because like I said, I don't interpret those, but I feel the need to tell you that this person is not, I don't want to say it's not who you think it is. well, I guess it is not who you think it is. If you got somebody in mind, this is somebody that you don't know. Like, this is somebody who's been peeping you, that's been in the shadows on some stuff. I mean, not on no stalker stuff, but I mean, it's somebody like you know, but you don't know them. Like, you know them, but I don't think you ever looked at them as like an option, because it's somebody who I feel like is kind of in your life. You know what I'm saying? In one capacity or another. But I don't think that you ever looked at them for a romantic type of thing. And not because, like, you know, they're not attractive. I just feel like, you know, with the stuff you had going on, it's just, it's not an option that you ever considered. But I feel like it's been somebody who's just been waiting in the wings and things and whatnot, or whatever. But anyway, Cancer, thank you guys for not having expose stuff. I'm so grateful for that. But yeah, so I love your face. You love your own face. And I will see you guys in December. Dag nabbit son of a gun, I said. Deuces.